Woof, 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 woof. Well, I should refill my water. Yeah. Refilled. Be good to go. At least in theory. Some Wookiees in the background. I do quite like the shady fish here. Although he jiggles back and forth rather than swimming around. Anyway, time to go, right? Let's go! Alright. Hello and welcome to the place. Well, actually, let's do this. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out Nemezis 3 Mysterious Journey. The question is it a mist-like or is it a misery? Normal sounds alright.
When I first heard of Regulus, it was only a small piece wandering around the periphery of the solar system. It was as bright as the North Star when I used to look at it every evening from the viewing terrace of my observatory. I'm the child of a man who, many years ago, was the first one on Earth to describe and name the process of teleportation and proved the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations.
Gosh, that's quite a legacy to live
I'm
up
not
to.
entirely convinced that humanity was prepared for the age of teleportation. This question is haunting me, especially now, when my life is coming to an end and I'll probably never learn the answer. My ancestors' books were burned, but this is the fate of all true visionaries. But finally, aren't we supposed to cross all the boundaries, even those protected by God, whom we create again and again, not in our image? For anyone who set their foot on Regulus could say about this strange and mysterious planet only one thing: dark, magnetic beauty. Here is the story of Amia and Bogard, who, just like I, have been captured by it.
So there's a pair of people and they teleport to this holiday question mark planet?
I am Emmanuel, your guide, humble servant. Your journey reached its happy ending, Amiya. Thank you for using the services of the teleporting travel agency Fort and Company.
We were both supposed to be teleported to the Andromeda Hotel. What happened? Why is Boggart not here?
We have minor technical issues. Nothing serious. To get to the hotel and meet Bogart,
You must
you
complete
have
the
to take an
tutorial!
elevator powered by a machine that is easy to operate.
Show me the way to the hotel. I have to see Bogart.
Start the elevator, and it will lead you to your destination.
Where is this elevator? Guide?
Control out. Okay, we're finally us. Mouse is look around. WSAD, fairly standard. Q and E don't seem to do anything. What is interact? I would have expected Q or E, perhaps spacebar. Game? The fact that this lights up when I put my mouse over it suggests I'm supposed to... Oh, you just click on them. Okay. When the cursor is full, you can interact with the object. Press left click to interact with the puzzle. Hold left click to move the mouse and look around. Press right click to leave the puzzle. Okay, I can get behind that. Are we meant to line everything up? There, they line up. Trying to look for an indication of what we are supposed to do with regards to the settings on this. Convinced? Yeah, we heard this. The question bothers me the most now that my life is coming... Yeah, we heard this. And hello, Samaya. There's no jump. Ooh. Mr. Lizard? I mean, there's no way those footsteps correspond to that distance, but other than the fact that it's sort of walking an unreasonable distance for its little footsteps, it looks pretty cool.
Lycoperdon, earthball, other unnamed mushrooms, differential cinemas of fern, acoustic trees, as if some provocative mad gardener was around. We're just missing a Mad Hatter.
They tried to bring them in, Amiya, but the seeds mutated. They always do their best to make themselves at home. On the other side of the mirror, the reality looks different.
They? What they? Are you talking about Regulus's colonizers? Apparently, they looked for the rare resources and minerals, but the planet turned out too small for the business to pay off.
It's true. The syndicate of the colonizers and a few galactic explorers fought for a long time for influence over Regulus. But by investing in the exploration of the unknown planet, they only wasted time and money.
And you took advantage of the situation.
Teleporting travel agency is a lucrative business nowadays. I bow to your intelligence. Your affiliation with the High IQ Society is not accidental.
It's a very colourful toucan. I wish I could interact with it. At a guess, we have to go 1 to 6. Maybe? Hasn't seemed to do anything. Some very colourful Ibby.
A pond, how stylish. But we still have a puzzle to solve.
It's not a puzzle if you don't let us know what we're supposed to do, game. You give no direction. That's kind of on you. Hello, what are you? Okay, there's 3 people. What of it? Maybe we just found a, like, hidden object. I feel like I want to go in the building. There's also a lift there. But I don't see a way to get to the lift. The first puzzle is... No, I mean, there's this, and there's another one of them, but it's not clear what we're supposed to do with them. And I'm not particularly inclined to, just try all 6 factorial plus 2 factorial... No. 6 factorial plus... Or 6 by 6 factorial plus 2 by 6 factorial? Something like that?
Professor Tarot, at your service.
Genius scientist and constructor of the interstellar traveling device.
The one
so this
and
is the guy
only,
that's dying.
And also the inventor of the liquid to make bad memories, as well as the equipment to recover energy wasted by children. Now, I don't want to blow my own horn, but I've been...
Cover the energy wasted by children.
I heard a lot
Wow.
about you, Professor, but I thought you were just an urban legend.
At the heart of every legend, there is a grain of truth, my dear. You should bear that in mind when you come to Regulus.
And what do you do at Regulus, Professor? As far as I remember, you were dealing with stellar zoology.
The very flappy
Although there are many
tree.
exotic plants here, I don't see any animals on this planet.
No, I've heard some rare species of stellar cat lives here. But to be honest, I haven't seen it yet. However, I found some strange traces resembling no others. Thanks to the Peregrinator, I moved here long before the teleporting travel agencies were founded. Actually, I don't trust them too much. However, my Peregrinator stopped working. So, whether I wanted it or not, I got stuck here for a while.
You can go back with us using the teleport, Professor. We will help finance the journey.
Thank you, my dear. That's very nice of you. But I'm old, and I got used to life in solitude. Anyway,
He is
I
old
still
manning
have
well.
this cat for some time. That son of a gun is good at hiding.
We will be here for some time, in case you change your mind, Professor.
You're a nice, smart girl. You have an open mind, but also a good heart. I will therefore give you some advice, or maybe even a warning.
Be careful
Be
with
careful
the
with
guide.
Emiya. Listen exactly to what he says. Keep your eyes open. But most importantly, don't trust him.
Why, Professor? What is going on here? Why can't I trust the guide?
Regulus is a planet of tremendous beauty, but it is also a dangerous place. Strange things are happening here, my dear. Good luck.
Thank you, Professor. You too.
I hope you
will
find your cat.
He is well hidden, son of a gun. Really well hidden.
See you later, Professor.
Look out for yourself, my dear.
You go in your house? No. Your fence is, undefeatable. But we have another computer. My work is a continuation of the duty taken over by my granduncle, who was proud to be called Charles Hoy Fort. Born in ancient times in 1874 in Albany, he was an undervalued writer and researcher of paranormal phenomenon. Another pretty lizard. Well, it looks like we've explored this, so we'll go up the stairs that we avoided before. This is when I want to Skyrim style press E and eat the butterfly out of the air. And then feel bad that I've killed the butterfly. They feel a bit too thin, but otherwise those flowers are quite pretty. There is little time left, and we still have no evidence that the almost perfect teleporting technology that can be made at this stage is capable of maintaining the mental capabilities and consciousness at the level of the original. So we might just be a copy. There's another one of these. Again, we still have no clue about what we're supposed to be doing. We've tried going 1-1-1. We've tried lining them up in number order. I'm going to go with number order again. Doesn't seem to have done anything. We found another item. A picture of a very totally not phallic tower. And some desert. Yeah, nothing around there. Nothing around there. Oh! Oh, a cat! I found you! Look! We found a cat! Except that it's not interactable. And now I think we're stuck. That we have, like, reached the bounds of everything. So we've explored everything, and aside from finding these spinning wheels with no indication of what we're supposed to do with them. Oh! Apparently I missed the old lady.
It looks like the mechanism mentioned by the guide.
Indeed, it is this mechanism. To start the elevator, simply bring the beam of energy to the central power structure.
Why can't the elevator work normally like any other? Holidays promise to be exciting. The mechanism doesn't seem to be too complicated.
At least this one's only got one wheel, so we only have 6 possible settings. So for whatever reason, this one likes 3. Do we talk to Grandma? All the flappy trees. Anyway, let's talk to Grandma. Hello, Grandma.
Good morning. Can you please help me? I'm not sure.
I have been helping you for so long. Oh, for so long.
Really?
I'm not sure if we understand each other well. I'm looking for...
On this cursed planet, everyone is looking for something. You are neither the first nor the last. Why do you think I'm sitting on this bench? Because I enjoy so much the view of these bloody ferns?
Because you're tired?
I'm here on a treatment
You're enjoying
to
the
cure
sun?
my infected lungs with redulous air? Or maybe I'm the wife of an engineer who has lost his sanity in life?
Sure, all of
My
these sound
dear,
plausible.
What does it mean, ma'am? Why do you think this planet is cursed?
Every paradise finally becomes a curse, my love.
You've been left alone here?
No, not exactly. There are some lost souls wandering here and there. They appear and disappear. Appear and disappear. Like a hare in a field of maize.
How long have you been at Regulus?
Every paradise finally becomes a curse, my love. Time no longer matters.
Will you answer
He's
my
been
question,
here
ma'am?
forever.
Like a hare jumping in the field of maize, my love.
Oh, she's repeating
Like a
herself like a
hare
crazy old grandma.
Jumping in the field of maize.
Oh,
He seems very crazy. Well, do we get any indication? Do we have to make them add up to 3, maybe? Three, 8. Let's just double check. But this feels like a math puzzle. 3, then 8. Yeah, 3, then 8. The question is, do other combinations also work that have the same number of things? So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2... No! It's worrying. Maybe not a math puzzle. So 3 has gone to... 7? This may require the help of Notepad exe. Let's get Notepad exe happening. Be big, but you don't need to have it this wide. I have the power to make you Parent. There we go. Now you should be able to see through it. But still, could be a bit more transparent than that. Alright, that'll do. So, the first one was... 3. Second one was 7-2 or 7-1, I forget. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. What next? Next is meant to be the one up the stairs. So the difference between 3 and 7 is 4. But then beyond that, no idea. Last time 3 doubled and added 1. So double 1 and adding 1 would be 3. Then I have no idea. Doesn't appear to be that. We'll try that theory for all combinations of the first digit. Might not be 3 for the second digit, sadly. Okay, then let's go full combinatorics. 1, 1, 1. Hopefully the pattern becomes clear. bit hard to infer the solution from 2 data points. Infinitely many curves fit 2 data points. But with 3, we can start maybe triangulating down on what the pattern is. Press H to display a hint. Never! Never, game. Sit there offering me hints all you like. It's not gonna happen. Explored about half the space, though. So you would have expected that we would have run into the solution just by luck by now. My fault. I wasn't meant to click that again. There's only 2 numbers left. There's only 2 numbers left. The very left-hand digit. And if you think I've missed some environmental clue, Akaturbo, I'm happy to listen. I didn't see any environmental clue about how we're supposed to use these. So far we solved 2 by brute forcing. I was hoping a pattern would emerge. Uh-oh. We've tried them all. Hmm. Maybe there's more than one combination that works for the earlier ones? And depending on which one of the earlier combinations you have, that one is possible or not? Definitely only likes 3. See if there are other solutions to this. Because we just stopped when we hit the first solution. There might be more than one. There is only one. So it's definitely 7-1. Maybe I screwed up the combinatorics? Trying to see if I can get up to that other walkway. Well, we'll do this combinatorics once more. Double check. Done. Rotate both of these for the first one of this. Oh! The one before 3. I was trying to change the angle, not... There we go. Not actually click it. What's on the side? Once we get back to 1... Nothing. At least nothing unusual. There's maybe a gap. I'm certain we must have tried that before. Just not notice those on the other ones. Yep, I just didn't notice that on the other ones. That's on me. Makes me wonder what the hint would have been. We save? We can. Hi, kitty. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have a gap. And probably the starting one didn't have a gap. That one also doesn't have a gap. I am almost willing to think that the very first one might not have had gaps on it. And that I didn't miss it on the first one. For all that I did miss it on the second one. Oh, I did miss it on the first one as well. Anyway, let's note down the new numbers and see if a pattern has emerged. So it is 5, 2, 6. What pattern could that possibly be? Also, why can't you see Notepad anymore? Did I make it too invisible? No, I made it too thin. The heck? Let's uninvisibilify you a bit. Reset you? No, we'll just kill Notepad and start it again. Notepad is already in use. Well, then we'll call it Notepad. To make you invisible. There we go. Three, 7, 5 doesn't have an obvious pattern. 3, 8. What's the next total? The next total is 11, 12, 13. So 3, 8, 13. Let's totals. 3, 8, 13. So conceivably, possibly 18 would be one reasonable answer. Maybe it goes 3, 8, 13, 18. It could also be... The next layer has 6 entries. What makes me think the answer is mathematical? Nothing. We have no hint of any form, Sergeant Cookie. We have no hint of any form. It was pointed out that for the first couple I missed that you could actually see what you were supposed to be doing. That there was a physical gap in the earlier ones, but in this one you cannot see the gap. So the only reasonable thing for this one to be is some sort of pattern. Or else looking at it in a different way, where you can see the gaps. But we don't have a monocle that we've forgotten to use in this game yet. So there's no answer on the barrels that we haven't seen. So the only thing I can think of is that there might be some sort of underlying pattern. And so we're looking at the pattern, or at least trying to find the pattern, based on the number sequences. Rather than the solution, what I would rather you posit, like, what the concept relates to. Does the round thing move when you spin it? No. It doesn't move the little knob on the end, if that's what you're asking, nor does it move this knob. So there probably is still inside here a wheel with a gap somewhere, but we have no way of knowing... we have no way of knowing where that gap is at the moment. So the present Blobber is trying to theory craft what possible pattern could be emerging from here before we start full on combinatorixing seven times seven times seven times seven times seven times seven times seven. 117,669. You think the dots in the ones with the gaps are in related to these dots a little more directly. I mean, so far there have been 6, so we could try that the answer is 3, 7, 3, 7, 1, 5, 2, 6. If we just wanted to say, reuse the ones we've already seen. It was reuse the ones we've already seen, rather than some sort of puzzle.
To enter it.
Or some sort of number pattern. Ow? What if we cut off the power again? The lift doesn't go away. But neither does it cause the lift to spin. Let's see what Grandma has to say. Does she have new dialogue? No, we can't talk any further to Grandma. Grandma is exhausted of text.
I think I see some light in the window at the top. Is it possible that someone is there?
There or up here? Presumably here, but you didn't say that before. I did find this thing suspicious. But we have no way to interact with it. This manhole cover. Maybe he has new dialogue? Nope. Feels like maybe we're meant to get power to this thing? So presumably we... Yeah, okay. So we use this to get power to the other side of that thing. To there. That lines up with... this. This lines up with... arguably this one. Okay. So where can you go? Spit out your beam of light so that I can see where you're going. Maybe it only spits out the beam of light if the thing is pointing at where it's trying to collect it. Like that. Maybe? Morning, Salar. Let's see what... Yellow causes it to go through. So we'll try yellow. But that suggests that it can only go exactly back where it came from. Also, that's currently pointing in the wrong place. Like, none of those line up with the... Huh? Okay, there we go. Even then, that doesn't look like it lines up properly either. Certainly not from this side. We don't want to come back here, so that next one is wrong. Oh, Cal and Alpha. Well, thank you both. Those of you just joining, we are playing a... Oh no, that one is correct. So that means you must be wrong. Neither of those can work. Unless the correct answer is that you don't go to there straight away. And everything falls in a heap. So what happens? That one comes in, goes to you. You go up across to here, you go down across to there, and then we're getting stuck. You go across to there, and then that one doesn't seem to have anywhere to go. You can either go back where it came from, or somewhere that's already been used up. Trouble is, Solar, that it doesn't, like, look quite right. Like, that yellow beam doesn't look like it's going inside that pipe. It looks like it's shooting the right-hand side of the pipe. It's like you look at here, and it doesn't line up properly. Which means that the visual clues that you get for what is the solution to the geometry puzzle aren't all... They're less useful than they should be. Can't be you. Could be this one. So now it comes in there, across to this one, up, across to that one, up, across to this one, down to you. Yeah, I could believe that that one will accept this. Yeah, that looks good. Now you... yeah, we haven't used that one yet. So sure, I can live with that. If you can spin to the right. No. It isn't you. So you must be a different setting. Could be you. Yep. So it goes in, up, across, and now that one's bottom is pointing the wrong way.
Voila! The elevator mechanism is activated. Off we go up to this goddamn hotel.
We just cut out all of these other ones by changing this. Whatever. Solution got. Good start. Great start. Achievements unlocked. Oh, they're behind me. You can't see them, but they're there.
Welcome on Regulus, Bogart. Thank you for using the services of the teleporting travel agency, Fort and Company. My name is Emmanuel, and I will be your guide during your stay here on Regulus.
Amia! Where is Amia? We moved here in one capsule.
Bogart, stay calm. Your companion is
He's lying.
at the Andromeda Hotel. An outstanding individual like you will manage to find their
Because
way
he said the
through.
same thing to us. You can have the achievements pop in the left corner in Steam settings. I didn't know that, Salar. I had no idea you could do that. My name is Emmanuel Fort. I am a descendant of Charles... Yeah, we knew this. Who described and scientifically named the process of teleportation and proved the existence of alien civilizations. Is there also an old lady here?
Look closely at the circles, Bogart. You will undoubtedly notice the connection between the lighted and the unlighted fields. Remember that the center of the wheel also matters. The correct setting will activate the energy beam.
Sorry. These circles don't seem to be clickable, though. Okay, that one is.
Great! You made it off. But, was not that a coincidence?
It's the setting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not you, not you, not you, not these two, not these two. There's what it was. Now, how am I meant to know that it was that? Well, it's powered the next wheel. Somehow these 4 correspond to these 3. What's behind us? A window. And some very Cthulhu-looking light bulbs. Is there something on the other side of it? Last time was that I didn't look closely enough at the... No, I don't see anything on the other side of it. Oh! Hello, people.
Hey, what are you doing here? Why is the passage blocked by this peculiar mechanism?
We are the constructors. We deserve some acclaim, don't you think?
As engineers, we were doing great. Everyone in the corporation was envious of our trip to Regulus.
Until it became clear, there is no return for us.
What do you mean there is no return?
We'll stay here forever, just like you.
What are those mechanisms meant for?
Forever. Just like others.
You say the same thing? No, they're no longer clickable. Fair enough.
It must be a part of another puzzle.
This thing or that thing? Yes, this thing. There's an extendo thingy. Oh. For whatever reason, that setting is the correct amount of pillar to extend. Okay, one, two. Actually, how are we going to do this? I'm going to start top right. One, two, three, 3. What am I getting wrong with that combinatorics? 3. Actually, I should do 3 the other way. So 3 goes like that. Okay, so it needs something on the outer ring as well. You think there's another set? Yeah, but they also look unlit. I don't seem to have anything on the back of them. Right, I really want these manhole covers to be something.
The power is already weak. Very soon it will be completely dark out here. I need to hurry up. I need to find Amiya fast.
This thing's gonna eat me. I feel very much like they'll drop down from the ceiling and eat me. At the time, my granduncle was studying research papers at the New York Public Library, taking notes. However, The time came for him to be enlightened. Hello, Mr. Lizard. There's another hidden photograph thing. Aliens? Question mark? The Flappy Bat looks like these animals have looked really quite nice. No, I don't see any obvious matching between what this is showing and what the solution was on the other one, Sergeant Cookie, sorry. This one only has one lid at the top. And the solution to this one doesn't seem to correspond in any obvious way to the way that these four were lit up versus having one on the top. There was another extendo thing up here. Not as colourful as the other lizard. Okay, that one likes the setting 3. This one liked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there's another, presumably it likes like 9 or something? It likes things that are multiples of 3? Though I don't see another one. Game. Let's back away slightly so that I can see it from a slightly nicer angle. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this somehow corresponds to this one. Yeah, that maybe makes sense. So... how are we going to note this down? Up, inner equals... up, inner, on equals... bottom, left, middle, off. Now, does that make sense with over here? Up, inner, on means, yeah, so that one's off, and the fact that there are 3 more that are lit suggests that there are potentially 3 more that should be off, but there are only 2 off. Now, there's nothing saying that each one has to correspond uniquely to one other, so maybe there's some... maybe there's some overlapping? Which means that... which means that the other 3 settings being on correspond to some combination of the other 3 inner being on equals outer ring left and top off. Now the trouble is that the number of segments has increased here, right? We've gone from 3 and 3 to 4 and 5. And it's the same on this side. This one has 2, that one had 1, that one had 4. Does the middle one have 3? Yes. So presumably we can use the one that's got 2 to work something out. So in this case, U equaled this one, so let's turn everything on except that one. The question is, what does that one correspond to? It corresponds to this quadrant, or this third. So let's say that that's U, without evidence. And then the other one must correspond, well, we are hoping that the other one corresponds to some other random one being off, which we will test now. Okay. So, up still equals middle ring bottom left, and right equals sort of top right. So let's erase this info and say up equals inner ring up lit equals mid ring bottom left off. And now we have inner ring right lit equals outer ring top right off. And now we can use that on the one on the other side that's only got one more unknown. Solve for our unknowns one at a time, I think. Inner ring up. But it's the other way round here. So this would be solving for these two and that. Are the other ones easier? No, you have no symbols. And aren't clickable in any case. What did we say? Upwards? Inner ring up. Inner ring up lit equals mid ring bottom left off. So turn on everything except we think mid ring bottom left. Doesn't seem like that idea abstracts well when there's an extra ring. Inner ring up lit equals mid ring bottom left off. Yeah. Now we need to try pairs. I'm not interested in really full traversing this space computationally, exhaustively. We will... Let's turn everything back off, because that's how we found it. Try and use the rules we have to do this one. So inner ring uplit equals mid ring bottom left off, but it's not lit, so that currently stays on. Inner ring right lit equals outer ring top right off, so that would be you. But now we have bottom and this lit, so presumably two more are off. We tried all of these with each other. Which I think was every combination of every other two off, other than the inner ones. Start at the top right again. So you, not 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 Not you, not you, not you. Not you, not you, not you. Which may be that... Ugh. Ugh. That really makes it seem like this corresponds to that. But maybe it's that these three being unlit corresponds to somehow these being lit up. Maybe. Makes it feel like this corresponds to that one. Which is what our note says. Inner ring right equals outer ring top right. Maybe I'm meant to assume that they're mirrored. So, inner ring right, which was outer ring top right off. Inner ring left may mean that one. And then we don't know what down corresponds to. Both down? So let's see if that makes sense. Inner ring right, inner ring up lit, mid ring bottom left. Yeah, so that's still on. Inner ring right equals outer ring top right. That's still true. These two somehow equal these two. These two somehow equal these 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. So, inner ring, bottom and left equals middle ring, top right and bottom right, and outer ring, bottom right and outer ring, top left. Now this one and this one are practically the same. So presumably the pattern looks vaguely like this. Sensibly. Problem is we now have an extra layer of ring. And we have no idea how the outer ring gets set. So, like, I can make this vaguely match that. I... up. Down. These two. But now we have to work out what this ring is. I'd like to be slightly further back if I can. I think we've looped around the outer rings. Maybe it's 3 equals 3, so we haven't tried doing 3s. And the other ways of doing 3 are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How have I stuffed that up? Start here, so it's off, off, you. Then I want to rotate clockwise, so I want to turn you off, you on, you off. Then I want to rotate clockwise, so we go you. Then I want to rotate clockwise, so we go you. Then I want to rotate clockwise, so we go you. And then I think we're back to the start. Yes. Is the other side's ring easier? Let's turn everything off again. Yeah, okay. Maybe 1 is easier to do than 4. 1 could correspond to only 1 being off, perhaps. So... doesn't look it. Inner ring, up. Mid ring, bottom left. Maybe they have to overlap. Maybe there's some other rule about the way this works that I've been missing. This yellow touches this yellow touches this yellow. The edge of this yellow touches this pole, which is presumably what transmits it to the outer circle? But then why is everything lit up, if only... Like, I could see this yellow powering this pole and this pole, which would then make sense for both of these to be yellow, but I don't see why this would be yellow and this would be yellow. Why would this pole be powered if it isn't touching a powered thing? Yeah, and this makes mockery of that idea, I think. Unless they cancel out. So, like, 1, 2 being on turns you off. You to here is on. 1, 2... No, because then this would have to be the same as this, and they're not. We have some idea about how to abstract from one arrangement of number of sections per ring to another, that you just map the shape as best you can, but we have no idea how to abstract out another layer of ring. And there's even one more of this after we do these 2 ones with 3 layers. We have some sort of reasoning, as you can see in the text document, although the text document now is getting cut off a little bit, so I'll have to rearrange that. There we go. We have some form of reasoning. For, oh, except that's too high. There we go. We have some form of reasoning for how the lights correspond to which things are lit or unlit, but we have no idea how to deal with one extra layer here, Miss Morrigan. So, like, I could fairly reasonably confidently say that inner ring uplit equals mid-ring bottom left off. So this off, but all the other ones on. But we don't know what the setting for the outer ring should be. And even that is assuming that this one works the same way as the previous ones worked. Also, it might mean or might not mean that this one counts as bottom left. I think we've tried all combinatoric options for the outer ring based on what we understand the inner ring to be. Well, the inner rings, aside from if that counts as bottom left. So we can also try that. My mind really wants that it just be like, this means these two should be lit, and then that means that these ones should be lit, and these ones should be lit, and everything else should be off, but that isn't how this puzzle works. Because then this one would have to be off. Maybe it works that anyone that is lit on the inner one means that all ones that it touches is lit? No, because then this one wouldn't be lit. Currently very glad to have passed on this game. It's very pretty and it has nice, like, nice animals and plants and stuff. But the puzzles are... the puzzles are something else. Oh wow, there's 2 more layers of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think I'm gonna have to accept the hint here. Me thinks I'm going to have to accept the hint. The number of illuminated fields on the small central circle is important. It cannot be changed. Can I have that again, please? The number of yellow illuminated fields on the small central circle is important. It cannot be changed. Yes, it can. It goes from 2 to 3. And it goes from 2 to... Okay, so that doesn't actually change there. Sure. But that's only true within... that's only true within solutions that we, like, know the number already. And we don't know the correct number of inner ones to be lit. Because it's 2 here, 2 here... 2 there, but 3 here. And then we don't know how many it is here. remind ourselves that this is right. Yes, that is correct. Inner ring up equals mid ring bottom left. The number of brown fields on the small central circle it cannot be changed. But that's just the same thing as you said before, but lit versus unlit. So they're telling you the same bit of information from two different angles. When you're on this side... When you're on this side, the hint is how many are lit up here is important. And when you're on the other side asking for a hint, how many aren't lit up is important. How many aren't lit up is important. As if that isn't the exact same hint. It should be more than one brown field on the larger circle. Then on the middle one. Is that... Yeah, 2 goes to 3. I'll agree with you there. Does that apply to the other side? Okay, so 1 goes to 2, and 2 goes to 3. But on this side, 1 does not go to 2. And 1 does not go to 2. So even that hint seems inconsistent about... Maybe the hints are only consistent within a side? Okay, so this one goes 2, 3, 4. Does that rule apply to you? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So on this one, the rule should be, if we're following that, then it should go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great! You have turned on 3 small circles. Take a closer look. From the center, the circles are arranged according to a specific rule. Look at the lighted and unlighted fields in the alternating circles. There is the same number of them. If you see the right dependency, you can set up a big circle.
So the rules on one side don't apply to the rules on the other, which is... so on this side it was, what, that the number goes 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 unlit ones. So this should be 1, 2 unlit ones. Now 3 unlit ones. And then 4 unlit ones.
Great! You have turned on 3 small circles. Take a closer look. From the inside, the unlighted fields follow a rule. Only the unlighted fields are important. If you see the right dependency, you can set up a big circle.
It looks like a fountain, but it's out of order now. Water must have dried a long time ago.
From the inside, only the number of unlighted spaces is important.
So for this one it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of unlighted. So this should go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It worked! But not completely.
As soon as you open the second part, you will see Amiya.
And on this side, it wasn't number of unlit, but it was number of lit. So it went 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of lit increases by 1 as you move outwards radially. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
was Mia. Why did she disappear?
This must be a teleport interference.
Another colorful tower.
Well, we know how to deal with these. You raise and lower them until they light up. He's playing chess against someone. And their moves aren't nonsensical.
Another tower. I should memorize the arrangement.
Why? I mean, it just seems push them up until you get it to light up.
How is this powerful wave of energy here? I am sure I can level it. I need to look around.
I'm sorry.
The symmetry of arches. Intricate ornamentation. Regulus has some talented architects.
Okay. Oh, there's other... Okay, so what do we got to do with you? What about now? Now they overline. Okay, so I need to put one little Faraday cage thing above each section of the... rose walkway? Seems to be the thing to do. There we go. That's one section of cage above each bit of the walkway. Ta-da!
The revolving palace Hazuitsu. I read about it in academic studies devoted to the history of Regulus.
It was a kind of architectural code, a safety device against thieves.
I assume that they have been out of service for a long time, and they are just monuments. But this machinery, it looks as if it still operates.
Absolutely. Hazuitsu is a great challenge, but I'm sure you can do it.
Wait, you still talk? No, he's just clickable, but he doesn't still talk. Supposed to go in? Do you want to open the gate for me, game, so that I can, you know, go in?
Turn to face the building. Position yourself in such a way that the round cursor fills. Click the left button of the mouse.
Oh, you can only spin these things
And click the left mouse button.
when you're facing the building.
wheel will rotate it.
What does it mean? Is it a survival test? Where's the hotel?
No worries. Use your exceptional intelligence, and you will handle it no problem.
The game is taunting us. He could not look more unsympathetic. He needs Fu Manchu eyebrows. Yeah, that probably feels about right. close. And yet not quite. So we like this setting for this one. It feels like maybe we're meant to go from here to there. We do, Nemeblob. We do. Ugh. We have made a list and we've checked it twice. We have got another co-op one in the plans for next week. What did that even change? I'm unconvinced that that's actually changed anything. Okay, it's changing the last one. There we go.
I am very impressed, Bogard. Only a few managed to break the code of the revolving Hazuitsu palaces, which today are only a historical memory. But how much truth is hidden and forgotten?
So we lit all of these things up.
You know something about that, do not you, Bogard?
I am fed up with this. First of all, you are not my guide. Second, where is Amiya? I want to see her, right now.
Bogard, I kindly ask you to keep calm. In front of you is the hollowed-out Andromeda Hotel, one of Regilon's attractions. Missing Amiya is waiting for you. You are only separated from the road to the hotel by the Rainbow Gate.
The Rainbow Gate. Another test. The stone towers must be the answer.
I was maybe meant to take note of what height these all were. Yes. So let's go back and make notes on what height all of the things were. So this is on me for not expecting the puzzle, like, expecting not to need this information again. So red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yellow equals 7. Green equals 3. What was the other one? There was another one in here. Over there. Orange equals... Orange equals 6. So go past the spinny rooms. Red equaled 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So why has it got 2 extra? How do I raise or lower you, friend? No, because you've got 7, so you should be yellow. Okay. And then... we don't know what 2 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is red. And on this side, 1. We don't know what 1 is. We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 should be orange. Uh, 3 should be green. There's a button to go look back at them. Okay. Green is 3. I agree. There's some that I've missed. Somewhere? Where is it? This is telling me I've missed something. I must have missed one here as well. No, there is no button there. Okay, of course there's no button because you can process of eliminate that the last colour must be whichever colour the one that this one isn't. Is that it? So where is that? Can I look around when I'm in that scene? No. So I'll just follow the wall until we find that extra up and down shafty thing that we haven't used. Which is what it feels like it's trying to tell me. That we missed one. And that it was overlooking some tree. There's one up there. But how the hell do I get up there? From over there? Yes. Yes, there is. There's a way up that I just never noticed. I assumed this was unclimbable.
Bridge. I wonder where it leads. The entrance is protected by some kind of laser barrier. I will come back here later. Dim lights, street lamps sparsed here and there. Solar
Here we
panels
go.
powering the buildings, noble embroideries. Until quite recently, this place must have been bustling with life. Where did everyone go? And is it true that I am here just by myself? I feel as if someone was watching me.
1 equals pink. Ah, well, you start your countdown. We'll see if pink equals lets us open the gate, and I'll throw to you. And we'll see if you do better than I did at Chinese love triangle murder mystery game. So it was that pink equals 1. And therefore you must equal orange. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're red. Wait, how do I get pink then? Okay, there's a difference between... Yeah, there. And then the last color we haven't used is... blue. That should be right. Red. There's another one that we've missed. If it isn't to the left here... Yeah. It looks like it's over there, and I can't get past this.
Those trees must be ancient. I wonder why there are no leaves.
So do I. We either want 4 or 2. 2 equals light blue. Let me move. And the only one we don't have is 4. Which is presumably that one, the other side of this bridge that we still aren't allowed to cross. One was pink, tick. 2 was blue. Light blue, though. And then this wants me to go do the other button. Fine. I'm getting through that gate, and then we're chucking this in. As more misery than mist. Sadly. Oh! What?
One of the colors doesn't have a carrying power.
No. Alright, you've lost me. I can't even see the colours on the ground well because it's too poorly lit. So, solve this, push up last one of these, go to the rainbow door, but you've lost me, game. Nope, this is officially declared more misery than mist or mystery. So we are going to chuck you guys over to Miss Morrigan Nightshade. Boop. And we will throw this game in. As it's not that the puzzles are terrible, it's more that the puzzles don't actually tell you what you're supposed to do. If there was like a little note at the start saying try and do X or try and do Y, then it wouldn't be so bad, especially when the rules are not necessarily consistent. So, for example, with these things, how the rules on one side of this thing was different to the rules on the other, and you would think that they're all part of the same one big puzzle, so that the rules should be the same everywhere. That gets frustrating when the only way it tells you about it is via hints. Anyway, we're going to watch Miss Mori with Visitor, and I might be back after that once I've had dinner and if she's finished in a timely fashion with some EU4 later, but for now, let's enjoy her having a go at that same horrendous game that I did the other day.